Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. My name is Sydney, and this is going to be a video talking about trying to conceive a second baby. So if that is not something that you are interested in hearing details about, then please click off this video. About 2 weeks ago, I uploaded a video with a pregnancy test showing you guys that it was negative and just kind of coming out in the open and saying we are currently trying for a second baby. My daughter Riley turned 11 months on November 3rd. I'm not sure why I needed to look at the calendar to tell you that, but apparently I don't know what month it is anymore. So basically at that point when I uploaded that video about 2 weeks ago, I think about 5 or 5.5 weeks since the end of that last period that I had. And I had felt like I needed to test because of random things, whatever, in that video. Since then, I did start my period yesterday, but up until that point, I did continue to test some random times with pregnancy tests, all of which were negative, though there was one that I felt like I could see like a tiny line, but again, I feel like it's one of those things where sometimes your eyes start to play like tricks on you when you stare at it for so long. And I've just tried to get myself into that mentality of if I have to look that hard, then it's either not there or it's something that I'll see again in a couple days if I test again. So trying to kind of get myself out of that like studying the test and digging it out of the trash and re-looking at it again mentality, because that's just a lot and too much and it puts a lot of pressure on me, and I'm trying to make this go around a lot less pressure on myself, because the first time when we were trying for our daughter, my husband didn't really feel a lot of pressure because I didn't really like talk to him about anything. I never like told him like, hey, I'm ovulating, we need to do anything or whatever. I kept track of stuff and I just initiated or whatever. I don't know how open I want to be with everyone, but we didn't really follow a schedule as far as the baby dancing part goes. If you are not familiar with that term, it means literally physically trying to conceive a baby. So having sex with your significant other, partner, whatever. Anyways, we didn't really follow like a schedule or anything. The first time, like, I knew when things were happening and could do whatever, but I never like put pressure on him. I just personally felt a lot of pressure because I felt like my body wasn't doing what it was supposed to do and I was letting him down. And this time I'm trying to make it a lot less stressful on myself. We knew this was going to be a process based on the fact that our daughter obviously took almost 2 years to conceive. So, you know, again, going back to this actual cycle that we're talking about, I did take several more tests, negative. Obviously, I started my period yesterday, so we are not pregnant. But some of the reasons that I did continue to take tests, because people like to ask these questions to us, is one of the biggest things was I was feeling super out of breath, which, if anyone remembers, that is the reason that I tested with my daughter to begin with, like took the pregnancy test that told me that I was pregnant with her, because I was feeling out of breath, doing everyday normal things that I was already doing that never caused me to be out of breath, and then all of a sudden it was like I couldn't breathe. I was like on the staircase in the house, like, gotta catch my breath before I finish walking up these like 12 stairs. This is ridiculous. And it's like, I do this 17 times a day. Why am I tired all of a sudden? Well, we don't live in a house that has stairs anymore, but it would be like every time I was trying to talk recently, I would feel like out of breath, like in my conversations. And if you go and look at any of my pregnancy update videos that I did in the beginning, because obviously I failed you guys and didn't continue them, I did get extremely out of breath talking. I can't even understand how you guys watched those videos. I would be like, and then, like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize at the time that it was that bad. But, so that was one of the biggest reasons that I kept testing during this last cycle. Another thing was that my boobs randomly started leaking milk again, and that is weird based on the fact that my breastfeeding journey did not go as planned with my daughter. She does, well, I mean, now she eats food and formula and everything, but we ended up having to formula feed her. I stopped even trying to breastfeed or pump or anything like that after about 4.5, 5 months time. Around the time that we moved from California to Virginia, I just said, you know what? It's been too stressful. I'm not getting anything. I quit. And in this last cycle, my boobs were like hurting really bad a couple like random times for like several days in a row, in the same way that they used to, like inside where the milk ducts are. And I physically had to like get in the shower and squeeze to like release, and I was like leaking milk, which I thought was extremely odd. But apparently, in talking to other people who have had more than one child, that is totally normal at random times in your life, just for the rest of your life, because you're a mom, and because sometimes when babies go through different leaps, or they're clingier or want to be held more, the skin-to-skin contact and things can initiate your body to restart that kind of stuff. I wasn't aware of that. I am now. And the out of breath thing, apparently the doctor said that's my body getting used to using my inhaler, because I can't remember if I told you guys in the last video, but during my pregnancy with my daughter, one of the complications that happened was I damaged my small airways. I'm an extremely tiny person, which I don't know why I stood up because you can't tell. I am 5 foot exactly on like a good day when I'm feeling tall, and I weigh about 103 pounds. So I am an extremely tiny person, and there wasn't a lot of room. I didn't gain very much weight with her, and my stomach was extremely large. So apparently her pushing up damaged some of the small airways. So I do need an inhaler now, and I've been taking it for about a month. And I guess that's just my body getting used to using it and understanding when I need it. So I'm feeling more out of breath when I need to be taking my inhaler, or when I'm exerting more and should be using it. I thought it was only for like physical activity as in working out, but apparently it's anytime I'm doing anything that exerts energy. So I don't know. I'm sorry this video is already almost 8 minutes long. If you are still watching up to this point, I am going to continue doing these cycle updates and things like that for you guys as much as I can. I know this one was a bit delayed, but it's because the whole cycle was a bit weird. Like I said, I think that I was at 5 to 6 weeks 2 weeks ago, so that would make me at this point, like, I think it's been about 9 weeks since the last time, the end of my last period. So it was kind of a weird cycle, but that's how mine are. If you guys have any questions on anything, please just drop them in the comments below, or message me if YouTube allows for that. I can't really remember. I haven't like used this platform very much in a while, but I am usually pretty available to answer anything. I'm happy to say it in a video for you, whatever it takes. I do also have an Instagram, which I will put in the description box for this. I don't do like updates on my TTC journey on there, but if you just wanted to like follow along with my life and stuff like that for whatever reason, or another good way to contact me very easily and quickly, because I can respond like right away on Instagram. Otherwise, leaving comments here, and I'm going to be checking and trying to get some more videos put out. It's just been a little bit hectic with us trying to move from an apartment to a house, and my daughter being almost 1. But more stuff to come. Let me know if you guys have questions or anything specific that you want me to cover or talk about or whatever. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.